Hello everyone, my name is Jordan McWilliams and I'm going to be talking about server wages. So this weekend my family wasn't here, so I have two great listeners for audience members, my two dogs, and I'm going to be recording on that, so here we go. Okay, this is my keyword outline, and here we go. So, server wages. In the class, at least 50% of the people have been servers before. Now, what if I told you that I didn't want to tip you? You did a great job, you put a lot of time into the table, and you're just not getting the tip you wanted. No tip at all. So this is a problem for servers in general, because if you don't get that tip, then your night is less profitable than it should have been. Servers should get paid above minimum wage because of this reason. So 36% of this class in a survey that I gave out to the class October 31st said that 36% feel pressured to tip. Now, being a part of the workforce, I know that having a regular paycheck is good, so you can budget and you'll be able to afford the things that you want while affording your bills. And relying off of tips doesn't really allow you to plan that out. So you're gonna be living off of a lot of unpredictable things, and if people aren't in town, then that's even less business, that's even less tips, less profit for you. So the three things I want to talk about today is that paycheck stability is very important. If you have a slow or bad night, it won't matter anymore because you'll be getting paid hourly and you won't have to stress about that unpredictable paycheck. And then customers feeling pressured to tip is actually a big problem just for the customer's experience in general. So the first thing I do want to talk about is the stability. This source is from dole.gov. So first, paychecks with a hourly paycheck, you can predict your pay. That will let you budget, that will let you save and pay your bills on time and still buy what you want if you save for it. Being able to predict your pay will let you budget. You won't have to worry about the customer's tip anymore. So when you're making your budget, you can account for your hourly pay, and then that will be the bare minimum. And if you're getting tips alongside of that, then you can apply that on to your savings maybe, or even that can be your spending money. But the budget is really the main thing that will let you live your life if you raise the minimum wage for a server. So they'll be able to live a normal life while still tending to customers in restaurants, because if we don't have restaurants, then there's no real customer experience and it'll be a boring America place. One of my second points is that if you are working 20 hours and your other coworkers working 20 hours, you will not get paid the same at all, not even close. Let's say you're working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Those are start of the week, not very busy days, and your other coworker is working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, even if it is the same amount of busy, of course the weekends are going to be more busy, they might double or triple your paycheck at the end of the week. Now, this is because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they are weekends, so they're typically going to be more busy, but that does not mean you don't need to be compensated for the amount of hours that you worked as well. So special days like weekends and weekdays, they won't matter anymore if you're getting hourly pay, and you will be able to still be compensated for the amount of work you put in. And this source is from peoplesworld.org. My last point that I want to talk about is that customer pressure is a big thing. When you get paid a livable wage, you'll have less pressure to tend to the customer, so you can do a good job without feeling nervous. And then the customer won't feel pressured to tip you. Of course, the customer can tip you if you did a great job and they really want to, but you're not going to need to be, they're not going to need to tip you as much anymore or at all, since you are getting paid a livable wage. This allows customers to save cash. They won't run into that problem where they're too nervous to tip or they feel forced to tip based on the 15 to 25% rule. And tipping in general is just going to be like a gratuity. You did a great job, here, take this tip. So it would be more about your job than just, hey, they did okay, let me just tip them this much because that's what the policy is. And finally, my conclusion: hourly is a lot better than just getting paid by tips. If you have an hourly wage and you're getting above minimum wage, then you're gonna be able to predict that paycheck, and slow days aren't gonna mean that you have a ton of stress anymore. So based on the survey, I took October 31st, joined 80% of the class today to be an hourly waiter, server.